antelope. Almost looks like a deer. Not quite. They're actually the second tallest of all antelope species. And coming up here on the left, you can see the rarest species on the reserve, the black rhino. Check it out. I mean, it's a rhino rear end, but a rhino nonetheless, right, folks? Now, black rhinos weigh about 3,000 pounds. They have a very thick hide. They can charge about 35 miles per hour. Sadly, though, there's only 5,000 of them left in the world today. But we are doing the best we can to protect them. On top of the hill on your right over here, you can see the bongos laying down up there with the backward-facing horns. That helps them move quickly through the forest. Those bongos are so rarely ever seen, they've become known as the ghosts of the forest. Down here on your left, you can see a saddle-billed stork. Those are the tallest storks in Africa. They stand 5 feet tall and have a wingspan of up to 9 feet wide. Hey, does anyone like hippos? Yeah? Alright, then we're going to head over to the Sape River. See if we can find some hippo. Minutes at a time, then don't try that at home, folks. In fact, don't try that anywhere, a bad idea. All down the water there. I think there's another one underwater down there on the right. Now you can barely see it though, so let's look over on the left. Oh yeah, a whole load of hippos in the water down there. Also plenty of birds all around. Oh, those large whitish birds you see down there are humpback pelicans. During the mating season, their backs turn a bright pink color. I think this is a good place to stop for hippos. Now, hippos, of course, are excellent. They move faster through water than some animals can on land. In fact, the name hippopotamus actually means river horse. Here we can see some Nile crocodiles. Very large, powerful predator. They are so strong, they can bring down a fully grown zebra, or even a wildebeest. And they grow to be about 20 feet long. Those jaws they have can easily crush through bones in a single bite. They always look a little bit hungry to me, though. So, yeah, let's get out of here before they ask us to stick around for lunch. Really awkward. Speaking of different, check out this upside down looking tree on your right. It's called a baobab tree. That large trunk stores water to get it through the dry seasons. It goes leafless about 9 months out of every year. And here we have my absolute favorite view of the savannah. Check it out. The Serengeti grasslands stretch out for hundreds of miles across East Africa. As a superhighway for millions of migrating animals every single year. Some of the more famous animals like giraffes, elephants, and lions all make this their home. Now this is wild Africa where it's so hard to conserve. See quite a few animals off in the distance there. We'll catch up to them in just a bit. It's created by all the animals who live out here. Elephants will knock down trees to get to leaves. That lets grass grow up. Giraffe eat away at the undersides of trees to get the sunlight from. Antelope and zebra mow down the grass, letting new grass spring up. And the little nibblers like gazelles or lawns keep everything trimmed. In a balanced ecosystem, there's enough food for everyone. Down there on the left, you can see the sable antelope, a whole family of them there. Their horns grow to be about 50 to 60 inches long, perfect for warding off predators. And if you're wondering what all these weird-looking cone-like structures are all around us, well, those are termite mounds made up of termite saliva, dirt, and dung. Now, termites are edible, so who wants some termites too? Oh, really? Those great with ketchup. What's this? Oh, those termite mounds are about as hard as you can go. Larger animals like elephants and rhinos use them to scratch animals. As they get worn down, eventually smaller antelope and gazelle will jump on top of them, use them to look out for predators. Down here on your right, elands are the largest of all antelopes. They stand 6 feet tall at the shoulder, weigh up to 2 feet. Also known as the gnu, which is a word that mimics the grunting sounds they make. It sounds like gnu, gnu, gnu. Gnus have one of the largest of all land migrations. About 1.5 million of them migrate every single year. Also over on your right is a Ankole cow, one of the only domesticated animals at the base. Yeah. So that's right, folks. Not everything is bigger in Texas. Coming up here on the left, you can see a tower of giraffes. What you call a group of giraffes? A tower. Oh yeah, quite a few of them here. Giraffes stand about 18 to 20 feet tall by fully grown, with newborn giraffe babies standing about 6 feet tall at birth. There are 7 different types of giraffes in the world. Most of the ones I see over here are Maasai giraffe. They have kind of a lace-like pattern on their coats. But that one through the trees that's kind of by itself there is a reticulated giraffe. Reticulated giraffes have a very precise net-like pattern on their coats. Giraffes all have long, sticky tongues that are so long they can lick their own jaws. Wow! Did you folks know that elephants love to swim?
I do now.
It looks kind of small over there, huh? Oh, that guy is huge. That is a big bull elephant, or a mature adult male. I can tell it's a boy mainly because he's all by himself. The adult male elephants live either on their own or in small bachelor groups, while adult females and calves live together in large family groups. They usually don't stop this long, but it's not very often we see him taking a swim. That's pretty awesome.
That is so cool. I got it.
It's like, I'm just going to hide from the heat right here. Now, we didn't lose red clay pits. We can definitely tell elephants have been through here. Did you see the tusk marks there on the clay? Elephants love to eat that clay for its beneficial nutrients. See some more, another elephant up there on the left. Now, pretty much the only threat to elephants are humans. Poaching or illegal hunting target and humans to share more land than ever before. That leads to dangerous situations. The more we learn about them, though, the better we can help protect them. So we do have scientists studying elephant vocal communications. This helps us better understand how they interact, figure out what we can do to help them survive. View of an elephant over on our left. A few of them down here at this watering hole. Oh, looks like it's time for everyone to play in the water. Now these are quite a bit younger, so they're a bit more playful out here. Oh, look at this. Now I gotta say, this isn't something we see very often, so we're very lucky not only to see one elephant play in the water, but a whole group of them. See that smallest one there? That one's only about 1.5 years, maybe 2 years old. An elephant calf's childhood lasts about as long as a human's, up to 15 years.
See the one in the water?
Pretty cool, huh? Also, a flamboyance of flamingos here on your left. Those are the greater flamingos. They are the largest, also the lightest peak of all flamingo species. Now they get their color from their diet. They'll eat tiny brine shrimp and other water animals high in carotene, and that gives them that pretty pink color. I'm always excited to see white rhinos. They are very endangered. They're poached for those horns, which go for a high price on the black market. See, the really sad thing is those horns are made out of the same materials as our fingernails and toenails. And the only reason people want them is for medicinal purposes. Well, using a rhino's horns for medicinal purposes is like chewing on your fingernails. It's not going to do anything at all. So elephants swim and rhinos just kind of stand in the mud. Like, okay. Those white rhinos weigh about 5,000 pounds fully grown. Out for large predators like lions. Oh, there's a lion laying down up there on the left. See him there? And a lioness as well. We can pull one around a little bit more. See if we get a decent view of them here. I think that's about as good of a view as we're going to get of them. Now, lions are inactive about 18 to 20 hours out of every day. That's because they're nocturnal animals, meaning they hunt mainly at night. The lionesses do most of the hunting in the lion's pride, but they do all work together as a group. And over on your right, that cute little brown antelope is a buck. They're related to the wildebeest, but hey, who knew? Warthogs use their whine sounds to dig into the ground.
I know.
They don't back themselves in, use their razor sharp tusks to defend themselves.
I don't want to answer.
And a nest of ostrich eggs down here on the left. Those eggs weigh 3 pounds each, making them the largest of all bird eggs. Another view of the little monster buck there. And an ostrich here on your right. Ostrich. An ostrich is a large flightless bird. Even though they can't fly, they run pretty fast, about 40 miles per hour. Yeah. And yeah, they're about as friendly as they are pretty. You probably noticed that one of them has black feathers while these other two are gray. It's the dominant member of an ostrich group gets the black feathers. Everything in this area. Cool guys.
Yeah, there's just pumps under
Now
the
we here
ground.
at the Harambe Wildlife Reserve believe that animals and humans can and should live together in peace. And as long as we can all learn to treat each other with respect, then we can all get along and live together in that great big circle of... That's right, folks, that circle of life. Glad we got to see a lot.